So we are live now, and just to present myself quickly here, I'm Sophia, I'm 25 years old, and I'm a host here on TNT since August 2020. And I love being here. I'm a host, and I discovered TNT in the middle of the pandemic, so it was very good to do something different during this crazy moment that we were living and we are still living. And I'm trainee at Alpargatas, but I have graduated in chemical engineering at UFV, that is a university of Viçosa, Minas Gerais. And I'm from Ubai, small city in Minas Gerais, but I'm currently living in São Paulo. So now, just to explain how TNT works, I think most of you already knows, and I have seen you other meetings here before, but TNT is a free place to talk in English, to practice, to meet new people. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. We are all here to try to support you. And it's a free place. Just try to make everyone feel comfortable. I'm going to send you some questions so you can guide a little bit the conversation, but feel free to create your own questions and do whatever you want, but respecting each other, this is the most important. And here's how it works. I'm going to split you in small rooms so you can have a better conversation. We have 20 people here today, so I think it's going to be a nice conversation. And in this small room, please choose a leader just to guide the conversation and explain the questions. And I think that's it. If you have any doubts, please ask the button, ask for help, that I can go to your room and help, but I'm sure it will be okay. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I just have to put the number of the questions here. Is anyone here for the first time?
I am Gil.
Hello, Gilmara. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm
nervous.
Yeah. Don't be. It will be great. You will see.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm not fluent in English, so we are all here to practice, even the hosts. So it's a great place just to make mistakes and try to talk what we can't talk in our daily routines.
Yeah.
So here are the questions. Please let me know if you received them. And I'm going to create 4 rooms. And some of you guys are going to stay here with me. Okay, so I'm creating the rooms, and when 10 minutes are left, I'm going to bring you all back here to discuss, okay? Bye-bye. Mm. Okay, so Aline, did you receive the invitation to go to the other room? She's not listening to us. Let's start, guys. I'd like you to present yourself for me, for everyone, actually. Please, can you start, Leo?
Yeah, my name is Leonardo Souza. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Rio Claro City, a small town inside of São Paulo. And I'm studying English by myself for 4 years until now. And so far I need to practice more and more my listening skills, my speaking skills, and share my experiences and learn with everyone. That's all.
Great. How long have you been attending TNT?
I'm attending since 2019. Yeah, but I don't do that frequently because I don't have much time.
I understand. Great. Nice to meet you, Leo. And you, Mari, please.
Hi, everyone. I am Mariana. I'm 24 years old. This week is my birthday. And on Sunday. And I'm a Leo. It's totally my personality. It's my sign. And I'm studying for be a Portuguese and English teacher. And I'm here to improve my English, to be an au pair in USA. And I work with a real estate agency with my father. I live in Peruíbe, São Paulo. That's it.
Thank you, Mariana, sorry. Jomara, and you?
You can call me Mari. It's not a problem.
Okay, great.
Oh my gosh, let's see. My name is Jumara. I'm from Brazil, but I'm from Salvador. I have 32 years old, and I study English, Spanish too, and I work in the area the logistics support, and my idea really practice more my improve English and my idea in travel in next year probably, and my idea is study a lot this year here in this project. I think very good, amazing, fantastic this project, and I love it here this moment.
Great. Have you been to any TNT of Spanish?
Yeah, to last class I was this class too.
Great,
Very cool.
great.
Very good.
I would like to learn Spanish as well, but I'm not being able to fit this other language in my agenda, so it's being difficult.
Yeah, very difficult, but very interesting. I think Spanish, I believe, more easy compare English. I believe, but very hard to language, very hard.
Yeah, I have tried Spanish TNT once, and actually it was funny because I went to Spanish before. No, after I went to the English one. So I started talking English. I couldn't avoid it. Was terrible.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh my God, how I can say that? And I just started in English. It was awful.
Confusing really. First moment, sometimes my mind, oh my God, very complicated now for me. Sleep, for example, because I think Spanish thinks is Portuguese is very hard, but very good.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, Gilmara. And you, Jessica?
Hello, I am Jessica. I am 26 years old. My birthday is first August. I degree in administration. I work at Conselho Regional de Química da 5 região. Was administrative assistant. I am from Porto Alegre. I live with my parents. I enjoy to trip or live with my parents or friends. I started to study English 2 years ago because I want to live in abroad.
Very good, Jessica. And how did you discover TNT? On Instagram, or some friend told you about it? How was it?
Other friend indicate to me.
Oh, great. Very good. Nice to meet you, Jessica. Aline, are you there?
Hi, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I had technical problem.
Don't worry.
And I am Aline. I have 26 old. I have been married for 3 years and a few months. And beginner at English, my studying has lasted more or less 3 months. And it's little cold here. I think that it's
Great. I'm in Lubá. It's a very hot city, and today it's very hot here, but I know that São Paulo is a little freezing today, right?
yes.
Very good, guys. So to start our conversation, we are going to talk about beauty. And the first question is, do you think beauty is the same for every person? What would you say, Mari?
Oh, I don't agree with that. I think nothing is the same for different person, you know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I totally agree. And you, Leo, what do you think?
Yeah, as Mariana said, nothing really is the same for everyone. Yeah, and someone maybe think the beauty things, the small things are beauty, or great things to other people, and based on money for another ones, and for another small spend small times with friends and family. Yeah, I not totally agree.
Very good. Thank you. And you, Jessica?
No, for me, which person has beauty pattern?
Yeah. This is very true. And you, Gil, Mar?
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't understand correct about different and how my opinion about different the beauty type, the beauty.
Yeah, do you think that beauty is the same thing for everyone? Everyone sees beauty as at the same way. I mean, do you understand? Like, The things that I find its beauty is the same that Mari finds and the same that you would find, something like that.
Yeah, I'm totally agree about this point. The beauty very different for me and for other people, but I believe day by day I learn and I believe more about this idea, the uh, maybe hard beauty, action beauty, and more important about appearance, about your image. And really, day by day, I believe in this idea. When I more younger, I don't believe so much in this conversation, but really, sometimes people um, good look, but your action very bad. And the day by day, really, I change my mind about. But I think um, we woman, I'm sorry, um, woman, and this impression or this form the evaluation in first moment is real for me, especially for example in post graduation about manage people. We learn about don't correct, for example, in one job, in one interview, you um, um, employed one people because your image, for example, don't correct this form. But um, today, I believe in uh, some position. Um, Company this point the beauty important too in company about uh, about degree. I'm sorry, but in bottom line, I think this point in don't important your beauty, okay, but a professional company in this day, uh, this stop change day by day, but I believe this point very com- very complicated too about in company about your image, your beauty. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, very
No,
very confused, but
I
I
understand.
believe sometimes this stuff very fake about don't important your image or beauty, but usually don't this real situation, in my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah, we still have a lot of companies that it's just talking about things that because it's how can I say it? It's famous and it's on
yeah,
moda, but don't really act to
yeah,
change the recruitment and the way they treat people at work. So I really agree with that. And
yeah.
thinking about different cultures, guys, do you think that different cultures think about beauty differently as well? What do you think, Leo?
Yeah, I agree about this because the culture think that the people that are culture different with ours, yeah, think for example my fiance has a friend that that she was born in Japan, yeah, and she lives in Brazil about 10 years, and she think that one man handsome, but if he is a Japan, uh, a Japanese man, about one man, blue eyes or blonde hair. She thinks ugly. Is very confused about the physically person, yeah, but the culture think different each other.
And there is a video on YouTube I'm going to find to send to you before, because it's very interesting how people see different, and also sometimes they like do plastic surgeries to change something in her face that sometimes to other country will be ugly or different, and we are not going to like, so it's very interesting to see how people find everything very differently.
Yeah,
It's very interesting. And you, Gilmar, what do you think?
Yeah, very, very interesting. I believe when we start and know more about other about the other nationality, about the other people, more comfortable about these different, I think. But when you don't have a one big, I'm sorry, I think when we don't have one clean, I'm sorry, when we don't have uma abertura, I'm sorry, when we don't have good, I'm sorry, I don't know about this, but when we have one open, quando você se abre about other cultura, I believe more culture, I believe more easy this idea. They understand there are people with other image, other beauty. I believe important this part, the history, the student about there are other forms the life. Yesterday, for example, I was the in Netflix about USA, um documentário about Estados Unidos e China, and very interesting when you start this process, the learn about other people, a very your image, your your yeah, your mind change about this idea, this form the life, because there are other forms the life in the beauty too. I think this idea.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that we tend to find beauty what we grow up seeing and watching, and so that's because we have a lot of debates about racism and how people are not being represented along decades. So it's important to bring this discussion to reflect about those things that we don't actually think about a lot.
Really.
And you, Jessica?
In my opinion, each culture it depends which country. For example, Morocco or Egypt, other places have cultures or way to dress then which country has culture do you think beauty?
Yeah. And you, Mari?
Oh, I agree. It's very different for each country. We can see here because our population is so mixed, but we see how Indians, I don't know this word in English, but they use things that we don't use. It seems strange for us. So like pinchers in the face and some kind of earrings and things in the mouth. So for they, it's truly beautiful. Seems beautiful, but for us, it's strange. So we don't have to go far for see that. So I think it's each culture has a different way to see beauty.
Totally. And as you spoke about that, I'm going to send another video that I couldn't watch because for me it's very strange and I got very nervous, but it's very, it has a lot to do with what you have just said, how different cultures thinks that something is beautiful, that for us it's very strange and it's very impact. It's a lot of impact, as this video shows. If you have
in the Africa have a country, it's beautiful, had a long neck.
Yeah.
And they put a lot of I don't know this word for that, but circles in your neck for being longer. It's so, oh my God.
Yeah, and there's this triples, I don't know how to say it, but
yeah,
they put like some rings and in his lips, in their lips, and
huge.
Yeah, huge, very huge.
How I study about that because in my university we study about signos linguísticos. I'm sorry, I don't know this word in English. So how bigger is this thing in your mouth? You more beautiful you are, you know? Yeah. It's a kind of weird.
Yeah, this is very interesting. So, okay, guys, and thinking about how beauty changed around the decades, what do you think about it? This is true or you don't agree? What do you think about it, Jessica? How the concept of beauty changed around the decades?
I think not about change around the decades. I think but better patterns. I think change other things was way you wear clothes or shows or way to do things. I think beauty, I think not change. I agree change other things. How que não sei comportamental em English.
I'm mute. Yeah, I think it's I don't know, behavior or I don't know. Okay, so and you, Leo, what do you think about it?
Yeah, by the time a lot so many things about appearance changed because the clothes changed, and talking about women's, for example, 15 years ago, I think the women's were thin eyebrows, and nowadays it's a little big or wide, yeah, and like about men, before were long hair, and yeah, and nowadays is more short, I think. and so many things changes about the time.
Yeah, I agree. I think people are changing all the time, and the fashion is changing, and so the people are changing, and the beauty, the perception of beauty, for me, it changes a lot. And it's funny because some things go and go, and then they come back and go again.
Yeah.
So I was seeing some photos of my mom, and she was using some clothes that I actually really like nowadays. And I remember when I was younger, I saw the same pictures and I thought it was very ugly. So it's very funny to think about it. And you, Jomara?
Yeah, very many changes happened, especially about this point, the hair, the tattoos, for example, professional done very good. You have tattoos today more different, and hair especially in TV, for example, a especially in the global. Don't because they your color, yeah, but especially because your hair. About, for example, Maju, and this time make it this program in other moment. I believe in this channel don't you possible the form more comfortable, but I believe especially TV need adaptation about this change this form the happy think about today very important about, for example, people different about me, but together in equal place. And I believe, especially in TV and YouTube too, for example, you influencer um, uh, about product, the hair, the seda, for example, and invest in this form the promotion about different people, different things, especially about her. I think very interesting.
Yeah, they are changing their commercials, right?
Commercial, yeah.
And you, Mari, what do you have to say about it?
Yeah, I agree that the beauty standards change. I think it's almost every day because the things are so, I don't know, high and low. So how in these days it's beautiful. This Kardashian is the standards of beauty, you know. But at 10 years ago, the beauty is like Gisele Bündchen, and before that, so much before that, their royalty is beautiful. So fat people are beautiful. So things change every day, but I think now we saw more representative. I think that word in English, and this makes the things. I don't know how to explain that, but it's more soft. This difference, you know, about the standards of beauty. I don't know if I made myself clear, but it's that's my opinion.
Yeah, totally, and I agree. And guys, do you consider that you are too hard on yourself in terms of appearance? I mean, are you pleased with how you look like, or do you feel that you are constantly feeling that you could look better? You, Leo.
Yeah, I think not much, not much. You made a question about if we are hard vaidoso, yeah.
If you put a lot of charge on you because you don't feel that you are
No,
looking
no,
like you would.
no. For me, no. I like it. I like to be beautiful for me, but I don't feel uncomfortable
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I am a thin person. Yeah, I'm a thin guy, but I don't feel uncomfortable to going to beach and stay without clothes. Yeah, I don't care much about this.
Great, that's very good. Good for you. And you, Mari?
Oh, I think it's this construction about that. But I'm a Leo, so I always feel pretty. I don't have struggles with that. But I think it's a process, because I don't know if I said that here before, but I made a surgery of my ears because I suffer so much bullying in the school, and that makes me feel ugly in the same way. So I have to do that. So I don't know. It's a kind of I don't know how to explain that, but I feel pretty. I don't have struggles with that, but I have struggles with my ears, and I have to make a surgery about that.
Yeah, and what do you think about plastic surgery, as you mentioned that you
Oh, I
have
think
done one?
we have to be sure about that, you know. I think about it a lot of years, and how I decide to go to SA. I decide that I understand that it's my moment to do that. So I just made it, and I feel happy with that. It will be 3 months that I made it. So it's pretty recently, and I feel good about it. But I think you have to be sure. Don't think the surgery for older people for reach a standard of beauty just for you. You know, that's my opinion.
Yeah, not just because you are seeing other person and you want to be like them or something.
Yeah, I think that people, the most of younger people, want to see like everyone else. You know, is a kind of stranger. You see a lot of same people in the street. You know.
Yeah. Totally. And you, Jessica?
My internet is stopping. Could you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. Do you consider that you are too hard on yourself in terms of appearance? I mean, are you pleased with how you look like, or do you feel that you are constantly feeling that you could look better?
Of course. I have some bad days. Then I am feeling very the worst, but other days I feeling better. But I am person that is I most days feeling better. My autoestima is hard. Then I feeling very intelligent or beautiful, or I look like a lot yourself. And I like to apparent nature, or don't like plastic or these things, but I think it's most beautiful. It's apparent nature.
Yeah, and I think it's normal that sometimes we are not feeling pretty, but for me, what's most important is, like you said, most of the days we have to feel comfortable with who you are and what we are. So it's a process. Sometimes we have to work a lot to feel comfortable with that, but it's important to search for that and try to feel good with what we have. We can do a lot to change, so we have to understand that we come to the world like this, and start this process to understand that we are pretty in our way, and we don't have to look like all those models and those Instagrammers that we see.
Yeah,
And
I
you,
believe,
Gil, go
I
on.
believe this idea. I think too. There are many pressure about this point, and for example, when we open your Instagram or Facebook, I believe really all the image and we mind um contribute to about this point about, oh, I'm very good, or I need change all the time. I believe it is part of the marketing, and we mind all the time many information all the time about buy these clothes, change your hair all the time, and smart fit, many things. Very important health. Okay, but this pressure about consumir all the time many things. I believe at this point very danger compare other moments probably. But I don't have problem about my my body, about me, but very interesting sometimes make one process, good process, no problem, very good. But with this idea, don't make for other people, but for me. For me, I will go change my hair. I change my hair. For example, now my hair, um, I'm starting caracolado, but I change not because of other people, but I change because I think I thought, oh my God, I bought, I paid in 2 months money. I will go, I will go to be free the this obligation and all the time, and I'm sorry, salon beauty